SafeRide Youth Services is a specialized transportation company that helps at-risk youth reach rehabilitation centers safely. They bill about $100,000 each month, mostly to school districts and government agencies, on net 30 terms. That means a full month can pass before they get paid, all while paying for staff, fuel, and vehicle upkeep. When SafeRide reached out, they were feeling that crunch. They were also carrying an economic injury disaster loan from the SBA, helpful at the time, but now just another fixed cost. What they needed wasn't more debt, but more flexibility. That's where invoice factoring came in. Instead of waiting 30, 45, or even 60 days to get paid, invoice factoring lets businesses sell their unpaid invoices for immediate cash. We walk SafeRide through the process. They submit an invoice, and we advance 85% of its value, typically within 24 hours. The rest, minus a small fee, comes when their client pays. In this case, the fee ranged from 1.5 to 2% monthly. No hidden costs, just fast, predictable access to cash, without adding debt to the balance sheet. One concern they had? Redirecting payments. Since payments now go to Porter Capital, they were nervous about disrupting long-standing client relationships, especially with school districts. But we've done this before. A simple notice of assignment is often all that's needed, and we help make the communication seamless. The goal is always to preserve trust and professionalism. There was also the matter of their SBA loan. Because the SBA holds a lien, we had to go through a subordination process to fund their invoices. It adds a few days up front. So instead of funding in 24 hours, the first advance might take about a week. But once that's in place, everything moves quickly. Importantly, we reminded them that factoring doesn't have to be all or nothing. They could choose which invoices to factor, perhaps the slower paying ones, and keep the rest as is. It's about control and cash flow. If their needs grow, the facility can grow too. It scales with the business, without the hassle of renegotiating loans or terms. And down the road, they might explore non-recourse factoring, which shifts risk off their books entirely. We left SafeRide with a 90-day proposal. No pressure, just options. They were headed to a conference and appreciated the breathing room to make the right decision. At Porter Capital, we know transportation providers like SafeRide play a vital role. Our job is to keep their business moving, even when cash flow slows down. If your company is feeling the pressure of slow-paying invoices, invoice factoring might be the flexible solution you need.